Ever feel like your paycheck just vanishes? One minute it's payday, and the next, you're wondering where it all went. I've been there too. But here's the trick that finally gave me control: the 50-30-20 budget rule. And don't worry, I'm not just going to give you numbers. I'll walk you through how real people use this system, how I bend the rule myself, and what to do when life doesn't fit neatly into percentages. Stick around, because at the end, I'll share the exact hack that turned every raise I got into savings without feeling broke. Part 1. The 3 buckets that make money finally click. Here's the deal. The 50-30-20 rule is basically splitting your money into 3 buckets. 50% should be for needs, like rent, groceries, bills, insurance, transportation. 30% should be for wants like dining out, Netflix, concerts, vacations, hobbies. 20% should be for future like savings, debt payoff, investments. That's it, 3 simple categories. And suddenly, your money starts making sense. But here's where most people get it wrong. You've got to do this with your take-home pay, not your salary. The number on your paycheck after taxes is what matters. Quick check. When was the last time you looked at your actual after-tax pay? If it's been a while, grab your pay stub later. You might be surprised. Part 2. Where most people mess up and how to fix it. Sounds simple, right? And it is. But the reason people fail is because they mix up wants and needs. Daily Starbucks? That's a want, not a need. Spotify subscription? Want. Car breaking down? That's a need. The other mistake? Forgetting about those sneaky one-offs. Your friend's wedding gift. The annual car registration. That random dental bill. That's why the 20% savings bucket is non-negotiable. It's your safety net. Part 3. Jamie's 4K Blueprint, Stress-Free Spending. Let me introduce you to Jamie. He takes home about $4,000 a month. Here's how he splits it. $2,000 goes to needs, rent, $200, groceries, $300, utilities, insurance, student loan. $1,200 goes to wants. He loves eating out, pays for the gym, streams every show, and saves up for road trips. $800 goes to the future, $200 into his emergency fund, $400 into retirement, and the rest knocks out student debt. The cool part? Because he sticks to this, he booked a weekend getaway without touching his rent money or stressing out. That's what financial freedom looks like, even on a regular paycheck. Be honest. If you had $2,200 just for fun, what's the first thing you'd spend it on? Part 4. The Rivera family's secret to living big and saving smart. Now, let's scale it up. The Rivera family brings home $6,500 a month. Here's how they do it. $3,250 covers needs like mortgage, family groceries, car, insurance. $1,150 for wants like family outings, kids' birthdays, vacations. $1,300 for the future like college savings, retirement, and credit card payments. They're not living small, they're living smart. The kids still get pizza nights, birthdays are still fun, and at the same time, their future is secure. That's the beauty of the 50-30-20. It works for both singles and families. Part 5. Your step-by-step budget reset. Want to try this for yourself? Here's your game plan. Find your monthly take-home pay after taxes. Track your spending for 1 month. No judgment, just the facts. Sort everything into needs, wants, and future. Then check the math. If your needs are way over 50%, see if some wants accidentally snuck into that category. If your savings aren't quite 20%, just start with 5% and grow from there. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being aware. Part 6. When does the 50-30-20 feels impossible? Maybe you're thinking, there's no way I can save 20% right now. And that's okay. If rent eats 60% of your income, your wants shrink for a while. If you've got debt, maybe your 20% is just going to credit cards. The win isn't hitting the rule perfectly, it's using it as a guide to make progress every month. Part 7. the raise hack that supercharged my savings. Here's the secret sauce. Every time I got a raise, I applied the 50-30-20 split to the new money only. So instead of upgrading my lifestyle overnight, my savings grew faster than my spending. That's how you get ahead without feeling deprived. Question for you. If you got a $500 raise tomorrow, how would you split it between needs, wants, and savings? So, some final thoughts. How to actually master your money. No math degree required. So that's the 50-30-20 rule. Simple, flexible, and real. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% future. The trick is not about sticking to it perfectly, it's about actually knowing where your money goes. So tell me in the comments, which bucket is toughest for you right now, needs, wants, or savings? And if you found this helpful, hit like, share it with a friend who's always broke by the 15th, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life money guides every week. Remember, your budget should work for you, not against you. You've got this.